If you are experiencing foundation issues, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
This month's TV47 Star Student of the Month.
And we welcome Kariann Thornburg, who's a senior over at B.B. Comer. And Kariann, good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you this morning. And I know you had a wonderful Labor Day, right?
Yes.
And excited to get back in school.
Yes.
Kariann Thornburg, who's our Star Student of the Month, senior over at B.B. Comer. Kariann, tell us a little bit more about yourself this morning.
Well, I am a senior at B.B. Comer High School, like you said. I am 17. I am the captain of the color guard, and this is my 13th year at Comer.
Hey, way to go. A little bit about your family today.
Okay, well, I have one sister named Katie, and then my mom is Christy Milam, and then my dad is Scott Thornburg.
Okay, you got any pets or anything?
I have one dog named Dixie.
Okay, is Dixie the star of the show? Or?
Yes, she's our little Winnie dog.
Okay, you're ranked first in your senior class of 73 students, and how is it so far early on in your senior year?
It's been great, actually. Like, my classes, I've been loving all my classes. Everything's going good, so I'm just ready to get this year going.
All right. Talk a little bit more about your senior year at B.B. Comer. You spent 13 years in that school system. You ought to know it a little bit.
Yes, I love the environment. The environment is so family, it's so friendly. Everyone knows each other. Everyone talks to each other. No one cares about what happens outside of school.
Yeah.
So when we come to school, everyone's together.
4.0 GPA, never made a B on your report card. That's almost embarrassing for old people like me. Way to go. That's a fantastic. How do you do that?
Honestly, it's hard. Some days I have school, practice, and then work, and then I have to go to do my homework after school, well, after work when I get home. And it's just like discipline myself. Like, I have to be on top of myself all the time or else like off.
I bet. And you work part-time at Little Caesars, right?
Yes, all the time.
No pizza this morning?
No, not this morning.
Do you eat pizza, by the way?
All the time.
4.0 GPA, never made a B on her report card. Kariann Thornburg, who is our Star Student of the Month, a senior over at B.B. Comer. Some of the classes you're taking this senior year.
I'm taking AP Literature, Physics, then I'm in AP Computer Science, and then I am in Government, I believe, Government and Economics, then, of course, Band, and then Spanish 3.
Talk about, Kariann, some of the people at B.B. Comer that's made a difference in your life and helped you along the way. I
would say my band director, Dan Seaborn, he's all about being together and learning from each other, learning from experiences. It's okay if you mess up. Just keep going and don't give up.
Dan Seaborn's a great guy.
He's the best teacher.
Yeah. Now, you in the band, what role do you play in the band now?
I am the captain of the color guard. Okay. It's my second year.
All right. I know that's exciting for you. I know you have looked at your future and maybe some thoughts for down the road?
Yes, I want to do like business and maybe graphic design somehow, incorporated, but I want to major in business.
And what university or college are you looking at?
I'm looking at a few. I'm not set on one, but I'm looking at Troy University and Huntington, just a couple of not so major colleges, local. Okay.
Being a senior at B.B. Comer and in that system for 13 years, even though it is early in your senior year, that clock is running. You'll be done with that before you know it.
It's going by so fast. The first game was just last Friday, and I feel like this football season is going to go by so fast.
Yeah.
And this is the best time of the year.
What's so special? You talked about B.B. Comer being a close-knit group. What's some other thoughts about at B.B. Comer through the years?
It's more like a family. If something happens outside of school, they help you. It's not about your grades. It's about your grades, but it's more about yourself, making sure that you're good where you're at and that you can do the best you can do.
Courses that you're taking include Spanish 1, 2, and 3.
Yes, this is my third year.
When you look at education today, it's the most important thing that we have going for us, and I know you take it very seriously with that 4.0 GPA.
I can't help myself. If I ever get a B, I don't know what I would do. I would probably cry. It's so important to me. I have to like stay on top of myself because I know I can do it and I don't want to slack off.
Well, with all the stuff you got going on outside of school, with other extracurricular activities, including the band, you have to walk a fine line there, I guess.
Yeah, it's a bunch of being on top of things and organizing stuff, like when you're going to do this and how you're going to do it, because you only have a certain amount of time to do stuff. Who's
your go-to person? Because I know that sometimes, even with a 4.0 GPA and all this kind of good stuff, and never having a B on your report card, every once in a while there's got to be a bump in the road. Who's your go-to person?
My mom. Okay. She helps me.
All right. Tell me about that relationship.
Well, she just helps me when I'm stressed or when I'm working up myself too much, and I just need to calm down, maybe relax, because sometimes I can just stress myself too much or keep myself hardworking, and sometimes I just need to step back, just let things go.
All right. Kariann Thornburg. She is our Star Student of the Month. She is a senior at B.B. Comer High School, and you were a part of the Marching Sound of Gold now for 5 years.
Yes, since 8th grade.
Yeah, and even got to march in Governor Ivey's inaugural parade. How cool was that?
That was so fun. It was cold. It was freezing cold. But it was fun, just seeing all the other bands and all the other programs. It was really fun.
Now, the Color Guard has gotten some superior ratings through the years, too.
Yes, we're so excited for that. This is, I think, since be my 4th year in Color Guard, 4th year in Color Guard, we've gotten best in class at every competition we went to. And that's the best feeling in the world.
Who are some of your friends at school that's been kind of your buddies or maybe girlfriends that you could kind of lean on and y'all just talk stuff as young people do?
I would say Sailor White and Brianna Johnson.
Okay. What's so neat about those ladies?
They're there whenever I need them. They help you whenever with anything.
What about outside of school? Is there any programs that you're involved in outside of school, or maybe in school, some programs you're involved in there?
Well, I'm in a bunch of clubs, more like student government clubs. I'm the president of Key Club this year. I'm in Beta Club, Student Council, Student Leadership, so all that, the student-led clubs.
That's a high honor for that to be bestowed on you as a senior, and I know you take it very, very seriously and appreciate the accolades, but talk this morning a little bit, and by the way, we're talking with Kariann Thornburg, who's our Star Student of the Month. She's a senior at B.B. Comer and ranked first in her senior class of 73 students. Talk just a little bit about, Kariann, what drives you? What is a part of your success, and what causes you to tick inside as far as Kariann Thornburg?
I just think about the end goal. Where do I want to be at the end? And that's all that keeps me going. I want to be there, then I have to make myself be there. I have to push myself and do the best I can to reach my end goal.
All right. Let's have a little fun before we go, okay? All right. Favorite food outside of pizza?
Chicken.
Chicken. Yeah. Fried, grilled?
Fried, anyway.
Okay. All right. Favorite movie?
Right now, I would say Avengers.
Okay. And have you watched that series of movies? Okay. All right. Favorite Avenger person?
Iron Man.
Okay. All right. You read? Like to read?
I read sometimes. It just depends on how much time I have.
Okay. You involved in church anywhere or anything like that?
Well, I go to my grandmother's church in Talladega, but usually I'm working on Sundays, so it's just every so often.
Yeah. All right. Favorite pizza?
Cheese.
Yeah. Okay. And you got it at Little Caesars, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Kariann Thornburg. She is looking right there in that camera. Look at that great smile. Kariann Thornburg. She's a senior B.B. Comer, and she is our Star Student of the Month.
Tune in to Daybreak weekdays at 6:30 a.m. for your Star Student of the Month.